I mean, you know what? There is no opening narration this time. It was like, I know I always do like an opening narration that has just some horse piss about society and the things that go around it and the philosophicalness of the Philippines or something along those lines. I don't even know anymore. I was like, I don't even care anymore. I have nothing. I literally have nothing. I just lost my microphone recently to fishnet as well, because apparently when you go through the divorce, 100% of the assets go to fishnet, apparently. And I was like, I don't know. That's some weird Canadian law that I don't even know about. I was like, okay, whatever. It's fine. So it's like, I still have everything else, right? But I have nothing to work with. I have nothing. All I have is just a singular cigarette. That is all I have left, is one singular cigarette. Everything else is gone. My kids. Kids are gone. My kids are gone. What else is important to people? That's a very good question. What is important to people? Money. Oh no, I didn't have any money to begin with. The car. No, I didn't have the car either. The house. I mean, that basically belonged to Fishing already. So basically, all I lost was everything. And where does that leave me now? In a random shopping mall that's kind of just closed down. That's it's absolutely wonderful. Begging for spare change from no one, because no one else comes to the mall anymore. They'd rather be shopping on the Amazons and stuff, as they call it in the business. But here I am with nothing. The podcast, it doesn't matter if you're a podcast guy. After the divorce, suddenly your name gets dragged through the mud, because suddenly when you're not successful, suddenly everyone gangs up on you now. It's a weird, crazy thing. It's like you're a crab in a bucket, you know? Kind of like that one thing where it's like, crabs are only a threat to other crabs. You're gonna die. We're all gonna die. I love the Boondocks. But the point being is, there's nowhere for me to go but down. I can only get worse. This podcast, it's gonna die. The Dimwitted at Dusk, it's gonna be dead soon. So it's like, none of my friends is like, they're all like, man, this podcast stinks, right? There's no microphone. Terrible, garbage. I would never want to sink my teeth into that. Absolutely disgusted. I'm currently vomiting out of my eyes. And I'm like, you know what? I can't blame you. You know what? This is what being at the bottom is. Everyone poops on you and kicks you and then says really, really mean things about you on reddit.com. And then suddenly you download Twitter and then you become one of them. A Twitter user. And that's probably one of the worst fates anyone could ever possibly go through. But now, why am I even saying this? Well, because I wanted to give a last farewell to Dimwitted at Dusk. Because, even though I made $8 billion off of this and lost it all gambling in Las Vegas, I just want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to gamble life savings at the roulette spinner. I always wanted to bet on red, and unfortunately, it came up black, and I lost everything. Oh yeah, that was the context for the divorce. I lost it all gambling. So now you know why Fish and I got divorced. Besides, like, the toxic relationship. That being said, like, it's like, yeah, parents live toxically all the time with each other. But what really matters in a relationship is money. Money is the only thing that matters. You know why? Because I can buy things, and buying things makes me happy while I proceed to pretend like my life is not a total mess. But now that money is gone, I now realize, just look around. Everything is just a total mess. Actually, it's rather clean out here. But the point being is, I should be inside smoking a Cuban cigar while saying, man, isn't it a wonderful day to care about people and stuff? I should donate $1 million to charity and stuff like that, instead of, man, what has everyone been doing for me? But thank you, the viewer, for joining me for Dimwitted at Dusk. This will be the final appearance of Dimwitted at Dusk ever. And if you want any exclusive merch, you can find it at, man, Dimwitted at Dusk has merch.com. That is right. That is absolutely right. That is absolutely right. Dimwitted at, man, Dimwitted at Dusk has merch.com, where you can get hoodies, t-shirts and hoodies, t-shirts, hoodies. And don't forget the greatest gift of all, $80 sweatpants. That is right, $80 sweatpants. I love $80 sweatpants. I'm a big fan of $80 sweatpants. All right, anyways, I'm gonna go back to begging for change in the downstairs and whatnot. You know, it's like as they say in the business. Ring. Oh wow, a telephone that is ringing. This is very, very fortunate at this time of day. Ring. Hey, hello. Man, I can't believe Dimwitted at Dusk has merchandise.com speaking.
Hello, Jesse Lovin. It is me. Someone you probably do not know, but we are very, very familiar with each other. We have known each other for a very, very long time. You might have forgotten about me, but that is okay. You can call me the sponsor. And let's just say, I see you are down on your luck, and I have a couple of things that I think could help you out. And let's just say, I only need one thing in exchange. That is you to promote a product. It's very simple. Very, very simple thing. No stress on your part. You just say buy product and you get money in exchange. You will be able to build back up the empire you once had. The grossly vast empire that stretched every single continent that everyone watched at the exact same time. Now, with that being said, I think the offer is in your best interest to accept. Because $10,000 easily, microphone, camera, the other things that come along with the video. And if I like how this goes, you could be getting even more money in the future. But I will give you the $10,000 right now, because obviously I don't see production happening anytime soon. So consider this in an investment in a long and fruitful partnership. Now, there's only one thing else that I ask of you. That is, I want you to really think about what this offer can do for you and your future, because it would be a shame for you to back out on this moment where you can make so much money. You will make so much money. It will be glorious amounts of money. Now, call me back when you actually buy a real cell phone, so I don't have to call random payphone in the middle of abandoned mall. Alright, I will see you later. Bye-bye.
Wow, this sponsor thing sounds like such a good idea. Why haven't I done this earlier? They're basically giving me free money and I have to do nothing. Man, there is no way this could absolutely go wrong or backfire in any way possibly. Now that I'll be getting $10,000, it's time to spend that all on... well, probably I need another cigarette, so we're gonna spend at least $5 grand on cigarettes alone. But Dimwitted at Dusk is back, baby.